90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, fans were shocked anew this week at the first legitimate on-camera makeout session between Rathbun and Mahogany Roca. Rathbun, who flew to Peru despite Roca's request for him to scrap the trip even as he waited to board the airplane, found himself engaged in a clumsy pursuit of his love interest upon arriving in her hometown of San Bartolo. After giving him radio silence for the first 24 hours, she finally showed up to meet him, apparently more out of guilt that he'd traveled so far than any actual desire for a romantic relationship. Things were strange from the moment they laid eyes on each other. Rathbun, who had been told by anyone who had seen her photos that they were heavily filtered, seemed surprised that Roca looked completely different from what he'd expected. Their communication was odd as well, with Roca speaking perfect English on some occasions and relying heavily on the translator in others. The situation continued to disintegrate and the mistrust grew for both parties as they spent more time together. Rathbun caught a weird vibe upon meeting Roca's parents in a nondescript apartment she claimed was her home, but forged ahead anyway. His confusion and frustration continued to build during an ill-fated trip to a resort where things really went south and she left him there to fend for himself. Back in San Bartolo after the disastrous sojourn, Rathbun managed to get Roca to meet up with him and he attempted to smooth things over. After inexplicably determining that things were back on the right path, they made yet another arrangement to meet the following day. As Rathbun's departure time approached, he made a move and the couple shared several, extremely cringe-worthy kisses. Witnessing the romantic interlude was more than a large sector of fans could bear, particularly as their entire relationship had lacked any natural chemistry up to that point. Reddit user Beljars said, "I seriously didn't expect something to be so FG awful to watch. Oh my god." User Kinda Farty said in part, "The way he kissed her and the circumstances surrounding the kiss. That was so predatory and disgusting." Scores of fans who have been watching the development, or lack thereof, of Rathbun and Roca's relationship have remained skeptical about the former pastor's dogged pursuit of the much younger Peruvian woman. Viewers continue to express contempt for his use of religion as a way to justify his relentless quest for her affection. User Relative Spring 889 commented, "I said no, I said I don't want to see. But Ben said God is the God of miracles and then he stuck his tongue down 20-year-old Mahog's throat." Unfortunately, for Ben, it looks like the awkward series of smooches might have been both the start and the finish of their intimate interaction as a post-makeout chat had Mahogany leaving in a huff. As 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days heads towards the end of the season, fans' confusion and disdain for Rathbun and Roca's so-called relationship only seems to be increasing. Rathbun's weirdly obsessive behavior, despite all signs that she is truly not interested, is turning off a huge swathe of the audience. In the face of nothing but opposition from parts of family, friends, and even Roca herself, he made the ill-advised decision to move forward and nothing has gone as he expected it to. Rathbun might consider cutting his losses, as it seems unlikely that there's much room for improvement. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days finale airs Sunday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. EST on TLC. Source, Beljars/Reddit, Kinda Farty/Reddit, Relative Spring 889/Reddit.